What's up? Just typing up my social posts. I want this. That should be more than good enough. And there we go. Just setting up my chat overlay. I really need to work on my typing because I'm having the worst time right now typing things. I really hate that they don't make your Twitch link a big box anymore on freaking Twitter. It's kind of annoying that they got rid of that. Streamer Twitch. I can't think of any other silly hashtags to put on this. I like that though. Oh. There we go. That should be good enough. Post it. And you know what? I'm gonna do the thing that I haven't done in a while. And copy paste this into the Discords. Where are they? I think I deleted most of them because I was getting tired of getting like friend requests and stuff. Oh, here they are. There used to be a go live channel in this one, but it's not there anymore. So we'll do that. Stream Elements. Does Stream Elements have a go live thing? I don't think it does. And let's see, OBS community. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this was just for the people who work on this. So there wasn't not a community going live thing. Cool. Well, there's my self promo. Am I? Hold on. Hold up a moment here. I think I still have the filter enabled for. Oh, I don't have NVIDIA background removal. Just having some weird pop in. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go back to this. All right, guys. Let's go make some more progress on this MSQ, since kind of need to, right? Like, we're behind. We are behind. We did the first 2 trials. We have many more to go still. Look at us. The contest has barely begun, and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Complete. And Muklamat is eager to attempt the next feat. Why is it showing that? That's a problem. Yeah, it's just showing my desktop. Let's visit the Giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that we were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something. The home of the Yakhoi is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have take the long way route through Kozama Uka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit since we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of wee wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. Ooh. What are we to do then? There's an alternative, but it requires preparation. Till it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. I think I had this on desktop capture to try to make it work for all the games, but what I need to do now is finagle it a little bit more. So after this is done, we're going to do some quick stream maintenance. Need to get my axe repaired. Never got around to introducing to Ropley. He's the man in charge of Wachu Meki Meki and a good person to know. Want to come along? Sure. Let's go then. Cool. Let's do some quick what's it called? Stream maintenance. Kill this. Add source clone. Add existing. We just need this to be the correct size, and then we need to center it. Transform, center horizontally. That should do it. Drop it under my camera. that should work for what we're doing. We'll see on the next cutscene if it does or not. But for now, we can go back to this scene. Okay. Ready? The markets of Wachumeki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Muklama is accompanying you. You can leave her behind. If you wish to accompany you again, come back to this spot, right? Right. It's the fact that she's accompanying me, I can just pop over, right? I know there's like conversations and lore, but we're behind, we're catching up. I could always do this stuff later. Ropley. We get to see if our thing works. It looks like it. My, the third promise. How may I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Toral's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Fix my buttons here. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Bro, a great adventurer recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have a reason to visit Wachumeki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this Grand Center of Trade. A pleasure to meet you. Pleasure's mine. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. On the ship. He was one of our people. It was bright. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonshantang? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... And off he goes. See you. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to you. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Okay. Works for me. And it looks like we fixed our cutscene thing properly. So yay for that. I'm just resizing my chat overlay again since I took it away for a moment so that I could fix the thing. Enable click through. Perfect. He's on the other side of the freaking town. I'll just take the freaking crystal over there. The flippin' flappin' friggin' fraggin'. Wachumeki. Is he hiding up here? Ha! Is he hiding down here? Doesn't look like it. Hiding over here, perhaps? There he is. Fonshantang. You were conversing with Master Oakley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. Sure have. And we're calling Wook Lamont. You found him. Good, I'll be right there. Why'd you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You are too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ulda, Esh Times Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I've lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores, yet, as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Jeez, man. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must really want someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Well, when you put it that way, Not me. I'm Luke Lamont, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course. You're the member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You can't measure your worth by the success of others. I mean, that's just facts. You go on measuring your success against other people's, you will never enjoy what you've done. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. Then what was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for that. But in the course of striving to be as great of a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of what made me good. All I ever wanted to spread joy through my craft. I'm just doing some tweaks to the setup that we've got here. Give me just a second. Trying to make my UI for the ultra wide just a little bit nicer. I put this over here and bring this down. Did that not work? My button doesn't work when I'm not in the when I'm in studio mode. I want to see what this looks like, so take off studio mode. Oh, I don't even have it showing. That's not terrible. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just legitimately trying to make my the vertical UI just a tiny bit better. Center it horizontally. That's not what I wanted. What the heck? I don't know why it thinks that I want it centered that way. Maybe my anchor point is off. But I guess I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit more. All right. I'll make the health bigger. Lock this. It's like, you either get this or nothing at all. Come on, man. This one's doing the same thing. I just have to guesstimate it. Okay, let's turn off studio mode. Oh, that's as good as that's gonna have to be for now. All right, let's just do what we came here to do, shall we? Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to ignore you, but yes, I'm glad to see Fun Shantain is giving himself another chance. And you need to give yourself another chance, Book Lamont. Can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley. Let's do that. I gotta go up these stairs. You. For all to Raleigh. All right. There he is. So it's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Okay. We're not worried. We came here for the show, man. Right. Accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fun Shantain, and I am a goldsmith from Ulda in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki. If you will have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what this was all about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Watching Meki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance to High Tide to Harbor. Alright. Time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Oh. Ready and waiting. Behold, the sublime touch of a Wachu Meki artisan. Just pulls an axe out of their pocket. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. We don't want to keep Aaronville waiting. That's correct. I think I have a way of fixing this. Put this here, put this here. That button can probably get deleted, but I can now reach this with my pinky without having to take my hand off the keyboard. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. Is that a manatee? What is that? It's a puniti. Punuti. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? Sorry. They're gentle and timid creatures. Didn't realize that I didn't have that set up correctly. First alpacas, now punutis. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Well, I took you for someone who is up to a challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Toral now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appeared to be several on the water. Oh no. Lamiati. Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Thancred, Orianche, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. Contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these two gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology, which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I'd expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianche at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kwana and Wuklamat are vying for the throne. As Kwana's entourage, does that mean you resolve to defeat all his implodents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kwana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint. Yeah, better be scared of me, bro. I'll mess you up. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Aramville has chosen for us. Oh, he's gonna blush. We'll leave the handling of the Punuti to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, it may be difficult keeping it under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. Easy peasy. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it might be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Aranville just in case. That would be Kryl. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof, and I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kryl will stand on guard with Bro. Yeah. Pictomancer OP. I'll keep Aranville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of their way. I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. Then that should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear, and board the boat when you're ready. Cool. I'm assuming this is a dungeon. Yee hee hee hee. Let the hunt begin. Yep, cool. Okay. New regular duty has been added. Let's do it. I'll wait for people to do it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it with the trust. Oh, there you go. Lots of people playing, so getting through these dungeons is going to be pretty easy. Light party. Instant portrait reverted to default. That's interesting. This is so pretty. And just like cool. The setting overall. Summon the carbuncle. There was a boat like ours up ahead. Could be Zoral Jha. Oh god, Zip Bakul Jaja. Forget who else is in the river right now. We have company. GG. I'll use it for it real quick. Oh, never mind. Ruby catastrophe these fools. Oh, I should be using the AoE one. I definitely need to update my WoW bars. That is Bakul Jaja ahead of us. Be ready for anything. There's stupid cronies gonna jump out of the back. Yep. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift courtesy of the blessed siblings. Beautiful. Enjoy our present. I don't think I will. Hope you don't find that offensive or anything, but straight up just not feeling it. All right, I'm just gonna go straight into Bahamut. Finish this off. That is quite all right with me. Yeah, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. Ah, he attacked our Punuti. Afraid of a fair fight? See you upriver if you make it that far. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. It's true. Aaronville, we're losing speed. I cannot command the Punuti like this. Oh, are they all over there? Harness is broken. I'm sorry, but we'll have to pull to the bank. Okay. We won't be going anywhere until we can make repairs. See if there's a route overland. We'll try to catch up. All right. Ah, first boss is a giant Punuti. Prime Punuti. It's really funny. Ow. How about you don't? You ever think of that? You ever think of that? Jeez. What the heck? Hello. I'm just gonna go straight into Bahamut. I could have probably done some more of the rotation, but I got distracted just trying to keep myself alive. Song of the Punuti. I'm gonna hang out over here with the healer. Oh god. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? There. Cool. Here, we'll just use the Freet real quick, and then I'll go into Phoenix. Pressing the wrong button. It's fine. It's fine. I got this. Oh, don't think so, bud. Get out of here. That was rough is all I could say about that. I'm just gonna pass on stuff. I have this horrible habit of holding on to stuff for characters I'm gonna level, and let's be real right now, haven't leveled any of these characters yet, so there's not really a point in leveling them up. Just keep up with the tank. Oh yeah, want to use the AoE rotation. Climbing a ladder. That's some new tech right there. What strange happenstance? Hath some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Apologies, friends. Seems you'll be taking the long way around. It's funny. Ooh. Interesting. These are fun. Are they us? I think they are us. I think that's what they're supposed to be. That's cool. You know, use ruby, right? I'm liking this dungeon so far. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. His name is Drowsy. Oh, come on. Do we gotta kill him? He's so cute. Hold him there for a second. Wrong button. Zoom out a bit so we can see the whole arena. Oh, hello. There a safe spot? Yes, sort of. Drowsy's dance invigorates the roots. Amazing. That worked. I don't want to be standing in front of it. He spit out a bunch of snot that makes those things. The mimic things. That's awesome. Oop. Oh. That was awesome, though. Do some ruby rights here. Okay. I can slipstream underneath him. Whoa. That thing was awesome. Pass on this. Casting and casting. Need on both. I hate that you can't like I guess it's not actually better than what I had. I just assumed it was because the coffer stuff that we were getting was so good. slipstream on this guy. I don't know why I was spamming. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. My bad. What's that? It's some kind of bug. Oh, that thing looks badass. What the heck? That's definitely the next boss, if not the final boss. But for sure the next boss. What the heck? I'm gonna just use these up, see if I can get through this quick pull without having to use Bahamut, because I'm pretty sure I want it for the boss. I'm just gonna try disaster through this. And whatever. We're just gonna Bahamut. No point in waiting. We'll just go into the boss with the other 3 summons ready. Aegis arm pass. Okay, yeah, we're gonna fight that beetle thing now, huh? Oh, thing's massive. Apex Predator, Apollyon. That looks really cool. And then the roar. There it is. Wild beasts emerge to defend their territory. Sure. Dang. Beating on beasts has strengthened Napoleon's wing beats. Okay. I mean, what does that mean for me, though? Oh, hello. Nice. I think I'm safe right here. Oh no. Oh. Bull. No, sandworms, don't. They're going to just feed on you. Strengthened his scything forearms. That's a tank buster, right? So we don't want to be. want to use these up, and then I want to do this. Lots of big explosions. Oh, ouchie. Oh, I see. You want to kind of move so that you're not in line with one of these tornadoes popping off. Got it. Easy enough. That was a mechanic that was nice and easy to read. I can just Phoenix after Ifrit, and I'm going to. I'm gonna use the Ifrit melee hits, and then I'm just gonna nice big chunking there, and then I just want to make sure I don't die to this tornado. Very cool. This is a really cool dungeon. Yeah. River's Breath Tonfas. That's not for me. Oh, I want it. Oh, I got it. Let's go. I get the little manatee pet. Use. Let's see. This actually is an upgrade for me. Don't have any room for it though. Oh, this is an upgrade too. I think I just had jewelry. Yeah, I had the 660 jewelry, but the other pieces I didn't. Okay. We'll let this fanfare play for it. Or actually, I can equip these. Hello. Done. And then we just got to go to chests. And let's return the Convoker's coat. Yeah. Turn to inventory and we'll equip that. Oh, look at me. A little skin exposed, my friend. Uh-oh. That's so pretty.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Aaronville's gonna pull up right next to us, my guy. Look, there he is.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Which means that entire dungeon was pointless. We could have just waited. That's funny though. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. While I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's so pretty. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. Yes, Wook Lamont, we'll get off the freaking boat. Is Buckle Jaja gonna be over here? So I can smack him upside his head. Oh, no more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was, even without the nausea. We're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Yes, it would be. Have you the strength for a short walk, Book Lamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. Promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Poor girl. Feeling a little sorry for herself. Book Lamont. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Mm-hmm. Very well, but if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But Kryle, Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Coming from me with my midriff exposed. You as well, bro? Me as well. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Damn, Skippy, I do. Excuse me. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. You got it. Of course, as long as you need. We will be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. All right, Wook Lamont, spill your guts out. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would only bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Okay, come on, let's catch up to the others. Mounting. New spun bank. I didn't even see an enemy next to me. Bandit swordsman. What if I just say no? How about that? How about that? The town is called Many Fires. Leave it to the goblins, or moblins, I should say. Before we do quest progress, we will attune. Attune. Bling. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Dawntrail. But I've never bothered to return there.
That's
As far
probably
as I'm
not good.
concerned, Lul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
Okay.
So our situations were quite similar.
Yeah. A little bit.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue.
Okay.
I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado. Not fit
Yeah,
to bear my
but
title.
can't measure your worth by the success of others. Why do you see that one?
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
Okay.
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
Yeah.
You
Makes a
said
lot
it
of sense.
yourself, how important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
That's better.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making.
That's what it should be.
I will find the city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation.
Okay. I mean,
So
noble.
let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Would be nice to enjoy the journey. We don't get freaking sneak attacked
Hear, hear.
again.
We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Yeah.
Thank
Shouldn't be
you.
hard.
Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
And there's Aaronville. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Truth comes out.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Oh, Orianche.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Baldessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
Yeah.
Not that I've any intention of bowing out.
Believe me, I'm all they say and more.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray.
Yeah.
Such
That's what you want to help
uncertainties are
solve.
Why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
True.
Our nation can change for the better,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be the man to change it.
I mean, maybe.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Hear, feel, think.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
True.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Truth. It's gonna become a little, Oh, first promise. Haven't seen him in a while. Moblin Village.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you.
Nobody needs a
How
butt kisser.
can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
That's a
Time
little
is passing,
suspicious.
and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception.
So
A
dumb.
lesson to teach our people the folly of war.
Yeah, dude's super evil. Haven't trusted him since we met or were introduced earlier with Bakul Jaja.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
What are your plans?
What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
Of course.
That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city.
Interesting.
Fine idea. Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle.
Okay.
Back to
Well,
it then. We must
single-minded.
catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
He's gonna cut you down right now.
To wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
Very one-dimensional.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings.
You don't care, man.
Don't leave me behind. I'm begging you.
Yeah, you made a poor choice in leader there, my friend. Let's talk real quick. Being able to say those things brought me such relief. Like a stone has been lifted from my chest, I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better for myself and my people. Cool. You may now enter the dungeon with a trust. Bing, bing, bing. A promise for the people. The Malbin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road will be taking its favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims. Although, considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoralja and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order in the area. Awesome. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Cool. West, he said. Yoop. Okay. Alpaca Keep. Suppose I should talk to these guys, because they're the porters for this expansion. I haven't used the porter really. I think I've used porters twice in the game so far, but probably worth just going through the whole thing. Pelu Peddler, domesticated alpaca. Yeah, it's a fate, bandit fate. Not gonna worry about it right now. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just farther ahead on the opposite bank of the Mizakabegsoma. Okay, let's remain vigilant all the same. This is a wide river, like a wide river delta type deal. Aether current. Let's click on it. Clicky clicky. Me. Shabam. Nope. Shabam. Chwa. Something's missing here. Hold on. This isn't showing. There we go. Bazinga. So wait, hold on. Let me make sure this is working properly. So when I click this button, it hides. And when I click a button, it shows. Okay. I was just doing something for the vertical stream so that we don't have masks blocking cutscenes. Nice. Oh, isn't this where the first promise was staying? Bam, 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 bam. This is it, the village where the lay pots of the Tulliola saga took place. Lay of Pots. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination? I wonder. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. The shire appears custom built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Oh, welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? Yep. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, as if you happen to know who that is, it's me. Red Rock is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Red Rock would like to do just that, we have much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal stats. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. Okay. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left to watch you meki meki. You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of that pot pact. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon. Let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Of course I'll help. Yeah. I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. Of course. We'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Ruderok Truth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect warships again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. Okay? You and the third promise can assist help hand Rock. Okay. The other four follow Redderrock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. I love the goblin speak quite a bit, actually. I really appreciate you pitching in. I don't mind it. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Now, let's find this rock fellow and see what we can do for him. Let's. But before we do that, I'm going to very quickly put on a warmer garment. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the bathroom. So why don't we take a bathroom break? I'll be back in a few. We are back. Let's go to the, there we go. Let's go talk to the alpaca keep, and then we'll go into the quest thing, whatever it is. Don't need an alpaca keep, but let's rack or rock. Can't meet his obligations without more help hands. Pot pack is broken and pots are emptying. That's what we're here for. He accepts. We just got to fix the living situation for the potsworn. Cool. And that's a new weapon, but I'll worry about that later. Or actually, I'll worry about it now. Because I'll say I'll worry about it later, and then later never comes. Of course, it's a downgrade. Except, could have probably kept that one. Kind of jumped the shark there. Oh well. I'll have it for my retainer. This is where Kai works. Let's take a peek inside then. What are we fixing? Be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. He looks like he's hot. We'll have to leave him be and try our best at some guest thing. Oh. Inspect the workshop. Move the camera. Sorry about that. Let's have a look around the workshop, shall we? Crafting materials. Must be something else he's missing. There we go. He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in this stifling heat? Dude needs some windows, man. And new tools. And he's not eating. Maybe he's too hot to eat. Yeah, dude needs some ventilation and some new tools. Haven't touched his food. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. My brother Kwanas also had sorrow, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share, like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kai probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until they cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. Simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Never have thought of that. It's hot and dry, but even Kai seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there a way you could cool down the workshop? We could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. You know where we can get one of those? You can gather them by the shoals of no return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. Okay. So we salvage them from the wrecks. I'll go handle that. What I could tell, files and saws were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Past the crags. You got it. I definitely read all of that, and I know exactly where to go. Bam, bam. Is there an opening right here? There is. Vantage point. You're a bro, aren't you? What brings you out here? Ah, the issue with caring for the potsworn. When they approached me with that same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlian instead. Quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We're on our way back from procuring herbs for Ranche, in fact. Settlements in Kozumaka have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital when I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology. He's very single-minded. I have much to consider, if you'll excuse us. Yeah, he's very stuck on this whole must improve everything, but like the people like the improvements but don't want to change their entire life to fit just the new stuff that you care about. Going over there. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Those giant iguanas? Yeah. Jungle iguana. Interesting. Tubby little guys. Oh, another Aether Current. Noise. I'm gonna grab it right now. Shaboop. The Shoals of No Return. Fiery orange crystal. Does not appear to be the wind crystal I seek. Wind is green, isn't it? Like Garuda's green, wind is green. Obtain a drafty shard. Oh, I forgot to. Bloop. My bad. Rock a rock. There you are. Yes, thank you for Seek finding Drafty Shard. Added to the new set of tools he bought. Good tidings. Cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Hetzaro, and it's on its way even as we speak. Go in and see what Ka thinks of our efforts. He's smiling at least. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. Fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I am grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a peace worthy of a potsworn. Cool. A really pretty plate. An oil lamp. To brighten the halls of Volok Shunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance, truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. Forgive my interruption. Lamati, I'm told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with the feat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a potshorn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, Second Promise. I drew inspiration from Kozumamaka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlian goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliolal, unfortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study here. I was raised among Hetzaro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tiral's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hetzaro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. I see. He was probably adopted much later than Wuklamat. Rock's very, very grateful to you. Thank you for your hard work. It's a lesson. Quana. The Elector bids claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I'll head over after finding Thancred and Nurianche. I also ran into Levier twins on the way there. Took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Oh, and the other brother is here too. And I'm assuming by now, Baku Jaja has also caught up. Thanks for helping. She'll announce the feat. There we go. Bam, bam. Happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? Likewise. So you managed to do the same. Splendid. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and the new potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoralja. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebblestones, a Brazilian son for Dawn Servant. Zoralja was clearing fallen rocks? I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, we meet again. There's Bakul Jaja. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Claimants, your attention please. As Redrock has explained, many of our potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans brings in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer, Tuliolal merchants will suffer. So Redrock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Redrock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoralja's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Okay. Then Redrock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. I wouldn't mind if, like, First Promise just, like, cuts both of his heads off. Nasty Brute is up to something. He may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wuklamut? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? Don't we have the Weaver guy? Couldn't ask him to give up the comforts of Tuliolal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Koana probably has hundreds of young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. It's just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around Wachu Meki Meki? Seems like a logical place to start. Back to Tuliolal it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, I can't do it. Can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burdens, so I'll speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. I mean, we could tell. Wuklamut, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? With the crying and everything. I'm positive. Mostly. I love the kazoo playing in the background. That's so funny. Did I not? I don't think I attuned to the crystal. Let's go talk to Ropley. I don't think I attuned to the crystal in the freaking place. Oh, I don't want to go to Old Charlian. At least we're close. On to T's Tacos. It's funny. Properly. Oh, our jeweler friend. You've not shipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. But we just have our jeweler friend. Although we just got work. What do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the third promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only, I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with the mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? The guy that we just got a job here. He did say he was employed at a fancy jewelry across the salt. Don't think he would mind moving upriver. Is it too soon to have him sign a pot pact? No harm in making the offer. He's probably at Jabal T. Go ask him, just you and me. Just you and me. Go rest at the cabins, the rest of ya. Peace. Get out of here. All right, let's go and see the man about a pot. Yo, Fonchampagne. What do you think, pal? The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul. Till the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. Wonderful. What is it you wish to discuss? Hard to ask right after you settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. It's for the feat in the rite of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachu Meki Meki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say that I'm now an official subject of Tuliolol. I have since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you'll recall, it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wish to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, It is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliolan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve this by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Awesome. Thank you. I shall return to Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me on the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Nice and smooth. That's what we like. Perhaps you remember me, Rukivu, owner of Shabalti. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Wuklamat's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown too. If the gossip is to be believed, I saved the planet. Well, as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? You got it, man. Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. You have now access to role quests. Okay. Speak with Brukiu at Jabalti and pursue new adventures as you progress through the Rite of Secession. So it's a DPS quest. Got it. We're pretty much here. Let's just sprint over. Whoop, Lamar. Master Obley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Fontaine has agreed to sign the pot pact, yes? Well, it's a shame to lose a capable goldsmith. To have one of your own handpicked to serve the third promise is a great honor for Wachimeki. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself, if you're so inclined. I am a talented artisan. Keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Professor Oakley. I'm blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolal. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You always have a job at Wachimeki. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. Cool. What became of Fontaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready. Splendid. We shall meet you soon. Had plenty of reasons to win the contest, so now I have one more. Completo. Bum, 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 bum. You may now unlock deliveries for Wachimeki. Cool. I gotta level my crafters quite a bit for that to be a thing. Uklamat needs to pay a visit to the palace. I suggest you head back to the cabins. Heroes need a rest. Okay. You don't gotta tell me to take it easy. Eat. I would like to rest, please. Had a Landsguard messenger waiting for us. Been all over the city looking for you. Dawn's servant summons you to the palace. Okay. You're not to mention this visit to Wuk Lamont. So the Dawn servant wants to fight us, I'm assuming. Volok Shunsa. Sun Perch Guard. Dawn Servant awaits you within. While it's informative for your audience in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Proceed.
Forgive me this sudden summons.
Forgiven.
When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Of course. Let's try not to fudge this up, shall we?
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
Okay.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided.
Mm-hmm.
Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
Yep.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Yes. Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed? The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. Expect no other mercies. Come, ready your arms, and show me the truth of the tales.
I've got my book. Ready to go? Let's do it. Okay. Dang. My whole my whole burst window did 3% of his freaking life bar. Ouchie.
Let's test the waters.
Okay. I should definitely stay close to him.
Better than that.
Yes, yes, I can. Assuming get away from the X. Yeah. Sorry, I'm coughing so much.
I see you know the Viper style.
Yes, I do.
Let's see how you handle this.
Oh, I see. So I should be like here. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Spearman did not lie. Very well then.
Whoa, hello. Break time event. Your second head isn't doing its thing, my guy. Okay. I see. So I can be attacking this entire time.
Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
What's he doing? Oh. Interesting.
Still holding up?
Wait, what? Okay.
We're far from finished.
Could be. Oh, I don't want to be in front of them. I see. So move over here. Okay. Easy enough. But I'm assuming they'll be moving around a whole lot. This encounter's not that hard. Like, hello? Oh, I need to stand in this. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I didn't mitigate that. I'll need the Phoenix to save me here in a second. Honestly, I might just have to heal myself. It's gonna be low strength heals, but hello. I'm gonna stand right here. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, no, just gotta make sure that I'm not messing up simple mechanics, and I'll be okay. Let's see. I can stand in this one. And this will just push me forward into this gap that I've got here. No problem. Uh-oh. I don't think... Ow. Kind of did that to myself. I should cast Bahamut as fast as possible, actually. Because I want to, what's it called? Get the Phoenix back up as quickly as I can. I'm gonna do some healing here. Gonna put a shield and heal. It's not what I should be doing, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. It'd be good to stand right next to him. Right here. There we go. This is a good facing for us. Left first. Perfect. That hurt. But I've still got the heal from the Phoenix on me. I'll shield so that I take a little bit less damage. Let him sit there for a minute. I want to be standing here. This works for me. Perfect. Oof. Here. So let's go here, and then we can stand here. And then we want to get propelled in this direction. Let's wait for him to pop up behind us and smack him then. He's gonna go left side first. Perfect.
You really are formidable.
I sure am, my guy. You can take that check to the bank and cash it. Ow. Wow, doubles. Hello. So I want to be here. I see. Oh, hello. I didn't see which one was first. Dang. It's coming. Up. Cool. That was rough.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Nice. Cool. We almost whiffed it right at the end.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
Heck yeah.
Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
I mean, expect the unexpected, my guy.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Sure am. Makes you wonder how differently it would have gone if the head of reason wasn't asleep.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Okay.
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Like any true father.
She is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Okay. I can appreciate that.
Thank you. Then tell me, Given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi?
She cares about the people.
Whether
More than
he
anything.
as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
He's young but has potential. That's the truth. She wants to solve problems and help all of those around her.
Response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamachi thinks she understands her many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital.
I mean, she knows a little bit more now.
And it's not only her
Little
who
bit.
concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking.
Yeah, they are.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Yeah.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Hey, that's the smart way to be about it.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow.
Okay.
I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, love them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I can do that.
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it.
It's very cute.
You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion.
You don't have to worry about it. I like Wuk Lamont. Quite a bit, actually.
Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset.
Yeah.
The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Well, Your first son has someone scheming. So that's the bigger problem, my guy. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away. Zoral Jah, your lance-wielding friend, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. I'm running out of space. There we go. I can open this up. Probably should have waited, but pants are full, chest pieces are full, gloves also full. There we go. Saddlebag's full. Book Lamont thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. Still haven't had one bite of Namiko's food thanks to Papa's nonsense. So I'm back to finish my plate. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the forward cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover. Yep. Let's do that. Yeah, things are going pretty nicely so far. The pants would actually be an upgrade, but it's fine. I gotta worry about getting my inventory sorted before we do any of that. Destination. The shape of peace accepted. There's our mans. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eros here prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment. Shall we depart for Earthenshire then? A word before you go. Is that our weaver friend? Wukyuvu, what are you doing here? Oh no, it's the other guy. Ah, I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please take up your axe and rend my flesh onto taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step of the right succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, the legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrol for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it's more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Woogie Boo. Thanks for nothing. So strange. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the Yahui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fontaine Jane safely into the Moblin's care. I was gonna say, like, couldn't the opposite, not the opposite, but could it also not be true that maybe the people who do not return just live in the City of Gold now? Meanwhile, in Kozamauka,
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilian sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
yeah.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
A good question.
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish getting on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head.
Uh-oh.
The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy.
Was he gonna put him down? Put him down.
Face me in battle and learn your place.
Come on. Like, legitimately put him down a few pegs.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Okay.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
One hit.
But he's just a runt.
What you think? And there's your followers all in shock.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Yeah. There you go.
Your part in this is far from over.
One punch right to the ribs. We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Eshtheim's Aesthetics in Ulda. Wonderful, impressive. You are the first to return, third promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. Cool. You have reached the requirements of the Feat of Pots. Rudderrock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. That makes 3. More potsworn candidates. Come, come, tell Rudderrock your tales. Oh, cool. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Yep. Oh ho ho, you're doing well. I expected nothing less of Zeralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, second promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish and arm Toral with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolol is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take until Tuliolol to progress to this advanced state? How many years? The collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Rudderrock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolol, there were no pot packs for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulal Jaja arrived, the families of Grabsnatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a warm make people. We feared death had come for us. But Gulal Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease, we are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and the good works make mobbies happy. Gulal Jajas were wise, joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. Whatever. Yeah, that guy skeeves me out. We should be getting on as well. Wow, I'm surprised I caught that considering I dismissed it so fast. Buckle Jaja never did come back, did he? Yeah, he got punched in the ribs. Do you have a moment, third promise? Rock would repay you for hand helping with Ka. He brings tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yukoi friends. They live up in the mountains in Ukopacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Alright, Uklamat. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urkopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Let's attune to this first, because I'm pretty sure I didn't. There we go. Another feat completed. That's three out of 7, right? There were 7 feats, I believe. Urkopacha. It looks like... What is that? That looks cool. It's like a living plant. I like it. I like it a lot. Hear me, babe? I like it a lot. Wooklamot. Hey. I'm kind of getting tired of this song. I think it's kind of meh in comparison to the rest of it. Looks like the trail is going to get steep here on in. Hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Red Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. Shouldn't take long, if you would please follow me. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. No! No! Don't go by yourself. Stupid. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting, I suppose. No, We don't just keep waiting. We go investigate. Kidding me? Perhaps there were complications. Let's wait. Okay, yeah, let's wait a little bit longer. So stupid. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Muklamon's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has Link Pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Yeah, she's not answering. Because she's been abducted. Or knocked out. She's not responding. Yeah, let's go. Kidding me? Buckle Jaja doesn't show up for the end of the feat, and now we just let Wuklamont go off by herself. Like, come on. Feel like we would be smarter than that, guys. Dude was probably a bandit. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wuklamont. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. No freaking duh. Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lamachi? Is she not with you? No. We let her go off somewhere by herself, and now she's been abducted. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldst worry for your sister is understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I will help you search. This is not how I would wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing forces shall allow us to cover more ground. What did he say? In that case, bro and I should work together at least. Better to facilitate communication between our groups. Okay, the rest of us will split up. Cool. Let's go find Wuklamont. We'll be on our way then. Keep in touch. Bleedy 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 bleedy. Let's go. Come on. Come, we should begin our search. Yes, yes, we should. Vito. Bum, 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 bum. Juana's anxious to begin the search for Wuklamont. Lamachi was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except swear she didn't. Never made it back to the village. Asked the sentry. Why are we checking with the sentry on the other side of town? She obviously got like swiped either to the north or south. Come on. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, Kawana. You're smarter than this. Third promise. As needs to say no claimants. What of a Tonawada with brightly colored hair? He wears tongue flaps a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. Bandit. Uh-huh. Let's hurry to many fires. Yes, let's hurry to many fires. That's Okanu. We'll go to many fires. Waylaid peddler. there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? I thought I recognized you. Second promise. Scoundrel Wow Kessa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. While Kessa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamachi. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Kessa out of hiding. Then when he comes sniffing about, we'll catch the rat by the tail. Let's do it. I like how I had to think for a whole 0.5 seconds. It's funny. Aw, that's a really cool outfit on you. You look cool. Now we lay in wait. I will proceed you into many fires. Make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Kessa is coin hungry as you say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. Let him strike and spring your trap. Let's do it. Time to play our parts. Following. Excuse me. Hoarded. Just stutter step behind him. There, that Zabral fellow. Slash happy. Best emote. Rare gemstone from that merchant, you say? I envy the profit you must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Good start. This Pelu, obviously. Or maybe the Moblin. Yeah, do the slash happy again. Sparkle stone for my collection. Giant joy smiles. Cool. Should be enough. One last act to drive it home. Go inside the inn. No? Oh, this Pelu over here. Makes sense. Awesome. Cool. Oh, what do we have here? Red-haired man. Oh, my most valued customer. Traveling with such a fat person, no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Tuliolol. That guy looks super skeevy. Did you see the rat has come for a nibble? All right. Played your part to perfection. Let's spring the trap. wouldn't this be the smart time to let our allies know what we're doing? Let's execute final stage. Set out alone. And unarmed. Assuming he's watching. Wait for the quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. We're relying on you to follow close behind. Sure. But as much as I'd love to do all that, we're gonna stop right here because it's time for the stream to be over. So I'll catch you guys on Thursday. We'll probably be playing WoW. I have a bunch of characters to level up for War Within, and the event that's going on right now makes that really freaking easy. So maybe we play some WoW on Thursday. Either way, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.